Hey everybody, um, Blackjack and we're live. We're out here going for a walk. Let's see how crazy he wants to act today. We just trying to get out a little bit and knock some of the rust off from the day. It's been a hot day, and oh, we're just trying to get ready for full on summertime. But we're already up in the 80s here. We've seen 90 already, and it's a it's a lot of fun. When the older you get, the more fun it is. But we just like I say, I've had some things on my mind lately. I'm hoping the wind isn't so bad that it's messing up anything. I hope that everybody can hear okay, and just get to look at Blackjack. If I can keep him from marking everything in the world, just walk. He's not wanting to be cooperative today. He's full of energy, and we'll try to burn some of that off out here. I'm afraid he's going to burn it off of me faster than I can burn it off of him. But but I'm just proud to be able to come out here and walk and talk with everybody, and I'm proud to be a part of the community of small channel creators that are out there. They're just great people, and seeing some of these small channels grow like they have is just awesome to me. I mean, I'm not in it to try to, do anything but just enjoy this and help others grow if I can, because it's just a heck of a lot of fun, and you get to learn about other people and what they like, and it's just really an awesome thing, and I get to share with people my dogs, especially Blackjack here. He's my buddy. I spend every day with him all day long. He rides with me, and I don't have him trained in German commands. I've trained him in Southern English and profanity, I guess, and the Southern English stuff means do something now, and profanity means right now, I guess. But no, he's my buddy, and he's the best dog I've ever had in my whole life. I've had a lot of them, and I've always tried to be good to my dogs and spend time with them and try to teach them. And he is. I realized when he was a puppy, he's a prodigy, and I just kind of looked at what he is, and I tried to capitalize on what his natural tendencies are, as far as he likes to track, and he likes, cattle. He's kind of natural with cows, and he's protective, but yeah, I socialized him very well, and he's just a friendly dog, but he's at the same time, if he kind of matches whatever my demeanor is, and if I'm talking to somebody and my demeanor's relaxed and I'm fine, he is too. If things get tense, he is too, and it's I don't know what that meant there. See, Rufus, Oogly Boogly Monkey Gorilla, Rufus. Okay, whatever. But the but thing is, you know, I'm glad to have an opportunity to share him with people and let people see him, see what a great dog he is through the videos we make. And he's thank y'all for the likes on this, and you are welcome to jump in on the chat. Just keep it clean and keep it respectful, if you will. I don't I just don't have a very big toleration for people being ugly to each other and all that. I I just want everybody to have a good time and enjoy the time we have together. Not going to do a real long live tonight. We're just, like I say, we're just out here killing some time, burning off a little energy, and just taking a walk, and enjoying ourselves. And now if you hear me say hi to him and you see him turn left, you know, like I say, I have the commands I've taught him when left and right. I didn't teach him left and right because when we're walking through the woods and I've got him on long line, I just had to do something that was kind of easy. So I taught him G and haw, which is what you would use if you got horses pulling a wagon or a mule pulling a plow or something like that. It's a country thing, I promise you. But he knows it, and he responds to it very well, and it's kind of funny, you know. And I did it halfway to be kind of funny too, but he is such a beautiful dog. He's such a smart dog, and like I say, I appreciate all the support everybody gives us on our channel. I don't have a lot of time to do production on things, and I try to carve it out when I can. And sometimes when I see him, we were just out there letting him run around or something like that, I'll try to get some video of him, just because he's just awesome when he's running. I mean, he can go well over, you know, I don't know, 30, 35 miles an hour. And he broke his leg. He's about a year old. And when they set it and it healed, it was just a little bit out of kilter. But that hasn't slowed him down a bit in this world. And I had to be very, very careful with him for a while, let that leg fully heal, and trying to keep a Malinois from going out there running and jumping and things was very hard to do. But he recovered from it, and you can't tell that it ever happened. He's super strong and super fast, and his bite strength is just unreal. You know, we play tug sometimes, and I can pick him up off the ground, you know, with whatever we're playing with. He's just you know, just an amazing dog. If you've never been around the Malinois very much, they're just a stupendous dog. And I would recommend them to everybody. You know, except you just have to be very dedicated to your dog and spending a lot of time with them, because they demand it. And but the time enriches you, and it enriches the dog, and they become, you know, close knit with you. And here's my wife. She's joined us. Hey, Chess. How you doing, sweet baby? But it's just a lot of fun having a Malinois, but it is a challenge, and it's a lot of challenge in teaching the dogs everything you need to teach them, but you have to manage their behavior because they can be a very, very aggressive dog, and you just have to. You don't have to teach them to bite. You have to teach them when not to bite, and they you know, have we got any bound chat or anything? No, okay, but they're just great dogs, and I'm super proud of him, and he was a gift to me, and he's been a blessing, and but anyway, I've had something on my mind. You know, on our channel, we put out I did some videos. Mainly, all our videos have been mostly of our dogs, and mainly Blackjack. And I noticed when I put out several videos about turkey hunting, and because I'm a Southern guy, I enjoy hunting. I like to hunt deer and turkeys, and I like to fish and things like that. I just don't have a lot of time to do it, and it just meant a lot to me to be able to go. And so I put up some videos about it, and I noticed there was a bit of a negative response where, you know, some just kind of went quiet on me that had been there all along, and I just wanted to speak. Huh? Do what now? Say it loud where I can hear you, baby. What did you say?
Dennis Bouquet Single says, "Do you like turkeys?"
Oh yeah, I like turkeys. It's a challenge to hunt them, but I you know, and I just love to watch them. They're just such a beautiful bird when they come in and they're strutting and gobbling and drumming and doing all that they do. It's so much fun, and welcome. Thank you for being here, by the way. Huh?
Okay.
But but point being, you know, if I put up something about a hunt,
What do you speak?
what do I speak? What do you mean by that?
English, German.
Oh, English. You talking about on my commands, or just in general? We but the thing is, we're in South Mississippi, and you know, hunting is a part of our culture here, and it's everybody doesn't hunt, but it's accepted, and I understand that there are people who have strong feelings about it that don't hunt. I respect that as well, and I assure you that I'll not put something out there that would be hard for somebody to watch or anything like that. I mean, if I'm talking about hunting, it's the enjoyment of the time spent and the respect of the animal that we're going after. I was brought up to be that way. I mean, whether we're we're fishing or whether we're hunting or whatever, that it's not about going out and killing animals. It's about,
But are you the most Christian?
am I? Well, I try. I mean, I'm just a man, and I'm not perfect, as my wife can tell you. But you know, it's respecting what's there and the resource that's there, and you know, and I don't ever want to debate it with somebody. You know, if somebody doesn't like it, it's okay with me. I don't mind it. I accept that, and it's just like with my faith, I accept whatever someone else's faith and belief is without questioning and without having any negative thoughts in my mind about them. Because you know, I try to love everybody and treat everybody well, and it's just the way we do. It's the way I was brought up to be, and it's the way I try to live my life. And I hate it if okay, well, good on you, buddy. Good on you, and I respect that. And the and I understand there's differences in beliefs, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. The But I do try to, you know, I do understand where my food comes from, and um, I I feel that wild game is good, clean meat, and you know, and I think it's a blessing whenever we're able to harvest a deer or harvest a turkey or go fishing and have a good day fishing, and we try not to waste that meat, and if we know somebody that's in need, we try to provide them with some meat, and it's just the way we do it. And like I say, some of the some of the folks that have been there just kind of went quiet about it, and then I don't know what their feelings are about it, but I just want them to understand that there's no disrespect meant in that, you know, none intended. Um, if they're upset with me, I'm sorry that they're upset with me, but I don't apologize for just being who I am, and nor would I ask anyone else to apologize for who they are. I believe that, you know, whatever your thing is, you know, you just be you and enjoy your life, and don't try to conform yourself to what everybody else tries to make you. What am I looking for? What do you mean in our? We're just walking. Is that what you're asking me? We're just out walking, burning some energy off the blackjack here. Just just trying to spend a little time and share some time with y'all, and um, enjoy ourselves. And it's and like I say, I encourage y'all. You know, I did a playlist on our channel, and it's a bunch of small creators that they've got.
Repeat with me.
Say again.
Repeat with me.
Repeat with you. Is it Denise? Is that how you, Denise? I need you to talk louder for me over the wind, okay? Go ahead, Denise. What do you? I just do um, want y'all to check out these other creators. You know, they're growing, and they can't grow without your help and your support. And they're great people. They're creative people, and they do have a lot of fun and put out some great stuff. And uh, there's a big variety in the folks and who they are and where they're from and what they're putting out. And you know, like I say on this channel, we don't not looking for any trouble with anybody, not tolerant of somebody trying to start trouble. I I absolutely am welcoming to anybody that just wants to have a good time and sharing our love for our dogs and the things that we like and the just we we uh we're just people and we're just out to enjoy our time here in this world and not get hung up on all the stuff that we're encouraged to get hung up over, and I'm just not going to do that. I've lived a long time, and I've learned that the best thing I can do is I don't know what that means. Can you do that in English? I hope you're trying to be a cool guy, Denise. I do, because I if you're not, I mean, you're at the wrong place, man. You know, I you really are. Because this is just me and my wife and our dog trying to share time with people. But we do thank y'all for being here. We're glad to have the support, the people that we have, and we Denise, just why don't you just get off that, but okay, don't you I'm not gonna put up with that. I'm just not going to. And come on, buddy. Let's go. There you go. Okay. Good boy. Good boy, Blackjack. Yeah. That's Jay's good boy. Good boy. It's a nice evening out here this evening. It's breezy, very breezy, but it feels so good compared to how hot today was. It was just had a lot of hot, dirty work to do today, and it's nice to come in and. Oh, of course, I don't like the devil, but Don't like him at all, Denise. But I don't like to be disrespected either. What?
But no.
So you don't like the devil either, huh? That's something we have in common. You like dogs, Denise? I hope so. Because I sure do. Yeah, I don't know what that says. So if you can't do it in English, Denise, I'm not going to. I mean no disrespect to you, but you just need to cool out. It's what you need to do. Let's go. You can see Blackjack starting to wind down. He's getting ready to go in there and get something to eat and get him some water. And Denise, all right, yeah, I do. I certainly do. And I this is not what I'm talking about on this live, and I don't mean any disrespect to you at all. But you're not doing the live, and you either need to leave or you need to get with what we're talking about here. And I say that to you with all due respect, and I mean it. Well, you need to learn how to spell it. All right, here we go. So we're just gonna keep on walking without Denise because I just had to time him out. Because that's just rude, and we don't want rude here. We're not going to tolerate rude. I can tolerate any different religion. I can tolerate people who like dogs, who like big dogs or little dogs, or don't like dogs at all. And I can tolerate people who love to hunt, and I can tolerate people who don't like to hunt at all. I mean, another thing that I was going to get to, because I'm actually cooling my temper down a little bit and getting back on my train of thought. I had a thought about something that I wanted to tell people who enjoy going out and just hiking, that they're not into hunting at all. But if you want to see animals up close, an idea on that, let's just use turkeys as an example. You can certainly go out on public land and national forest land or wildlife management areas, things like that, or even private land. People, you have access to it, and there's a bit of a learning curve, and there's some stuff that you have to buy. But buying some turkey calls and taking time to learn how to call and what the turkeys, their vocalizations mean, when to use those and things like that, you can really get some awesome pictures and video of turkeys, and well, you can do it with deer and elk and a lot of different animals. And and as far as a neat thing too is, there's several species of turkeys that live in the United States that are all unique, and they're different. Their coloration is different. The way they look is a little bit different, and their vocalizations sound different. You've got Osceolas that live down in Florida. You've got the eastern you've got Miriam's turkeys, and then you've got the Rio Grande turkeys, and they all act a little different. They sound a little bit different, and it's just heart stopping. I mean, we're just exhilarating when you get a gobbler to answer you, and then he comes in and he goes in full strut, 20 yards in front of you, and and especially if you call in more than one, and it's just a great thing. And like I say, just learning the techniques that people who do hunt, the techniques that they use to get up close and personal with the game, it can help you be able to film them or video them. I'm old and I have to say film, or take photographs of them, get some great pictures, and have a wonderful experience on top of it. Just going out there and sitting stone still and having a mature buck come by you, or a bull. I mean, you in places. I mean, I think about stuff from the South, but you got pronghorn, you've got caribou, and you've got moose, bears, different things like that. You got wild hogs, all these animals, even down to squirrels and chipmunks, rabbits and things. So they're just beautiful to watch, and to be able to encounter up close. And if you take time and you just learn the techniques and that are used, and then to learn the habits and the behaviors of the animals, you can really open up a whole new experience for yourself. And I've hunted turkeys for 25 years or better, longer than that, I guess. But I've never ever shot one, ever. I've caught up a bunch of them, and you know, my wife and I, I caught up 3 when she was with me one day. Just we just stopped in a little road on some private property, and I started calling, and we had 3 very nice gobblers come up, and what would you say, Chess? Maybe 15 yards, 10, 15 yards. They were just right there um, at us, and it was a lot of fun. I mean, it just gets your adrenaline going, and it's great. It's just great. But anyway, that's something that I thought about, and I encourage you to do. It just gives you a little bit um, better experience in the outdoors, and you're able to really learn how to work with nature and and become a part of it, and just really it just really enlightens you, and it grows you, as your understanding of things, and it's so there's just something to consider. I throw it out there as food for thought, and I like I say, it's just beautiful to get to see some of the wildlife that we have here. We truly enjoy it, and we're blessed to live in a place there's abundant game animals here, and we get to see them all the time. And it's and I know in different parts of the country, you know, Nature Dog Realms, she did a live, and she was able to stand within just feet of some mule deer does and fawns that were feeding early one morning at sunrise, and it was just a beautiful scene. And with her standing right there, it was just awesome, and it's truly a great thing. And anyway, I want to thank everybody for coming, and we're gonna go ahead and end our live right now. And we just appreciate you and appreciate your support. Thank you for watching and liking our stuff. Good night.